6 times snakes messed with wrong opponent. Monitor lizard easily eating rattlesnake. Big hunger monitor lizard are fearless and aggressive, they simply don't seem to give a hoot that a snake may bite them or even inject them with venom. But they probably should be the teeniest bit concerned about that, given that some snakes' venom is lethal to monitor lizards. Although it's actually believed that they may be immune to the venom of the rattlesnake, so that's lucky for this guy. The big white-throated monitor lizard, known by the name of dino, be seen antagonizing a rattlesnake and then chowing down on it with exuberant pleasure. It spends a while simply holding the snake firmly by the head while the rattlesnake attempts to break itself free of what is evidently a fairly untenable situation. It's time until the snake gives in and gets on with the part of being eaten. Then dino guzzles that snake, swallowing it whole, seemingly unperturbed by any bites that the unfortunate animal may have landed before making it into the lizard's lunch. Secretary bird vs. king cobra. Now this is an unusual and pretty aggressive bird with some fancy little feet. The secretary bird is a snake finishing expert. These creatures will be taking no nonsense from anyone, the least of all a snake. In fact, they won't just dispense with a snake in an efficient and fearless fashion, these birds will do a flipping river dance on that snake's head, all before they get through with the reptile. In fact, the snake-hating stylings of the secretary bird are so appreciated that people across Africa keep the birds as pets in order to protect their farm and homes from pests like snakes and rodent. Brave mother squirrel battles lethal cobra to protect her babies. This is the squirrel mother and she's protecting her babies, and a fierce mother is scarier and more powerful than even a mean old snake. This epic battle of which just goes to show how many evasive techniques that one little squirrel can have at her disposal when she has babies to protect. That fluffy tail is actually the super useful distraction tool. The snake is easily drawn to follow the squirrel's tail and take so many lunges at it, only to be denied every time by the rodent's fast feet and kung fu tactics. She's one badass squirrel, that's for sure, literally staring demise in the face and never flinching, and if anything she's actually taunting it. This is a battle of attrition, and although the snake seems like the likely winner, the squirrel knows that if she can tire the serpent out, then it will simply leave and go off to find much more easy prey. Honey badger ambushing snake. Now everyone knows that honey badgers are psychos, that just goes without saying. But did you know that these nutters are also basically completely fearless? They're in possession of some of the toughest, most robust skin in all of the animal kingdom. They're notoriously difficult to take down ever for the sharpest tooth predators out there, and they're almost bulletproof and can certainly deflect arrows, spears and machetes. So most animal bites mean nothing to them, and a silly little snake is no trouble to these savages. Even if they were to get bitten, it would make no difference to these animals. They have an adaptation that means that they're not vulnerable to venom and have defenses against the neurotoxins that are present in snake bites. Woodpecker goes to fight with venomous snake to protect her eggs. A teeny-weeny crimson-crested woodpecker takes on colossal 10-foot-long snake in an attempt to protect her nest, and it is a tough watch. The snake is relentless, just going again and again at the poor little bird. The woodpecker receives at least 4 bites from the reptile, but each time, it picks itself up again and takes up the defensive position. Snakes habitually go after nests. They're generally not fussed if they find eggs or chicks, and will gorge on either with equal glee. The tenacious. The little bird is absolutely determined to protect her nest and is pecking at the snake with all her might, prepared to fight to the end in order to save her children. A sea eagle snatches a venomous sea snake. The eagle spots the snake and descends rapidly towards the water, swooping in with spade talons, and it snatches the serpent from the sea, ascending back into full fight even as the sea snake struggles in the clutches of the bird. The eagle doesn't lose its composure, the snake it coiling itself around and around trying to land a venomous bite on its assailant, but on the occasion Although it does appear to engage its teeth on an eagle egg, the snake doesn't get an opportunity to pump the bird with toxins. The eagle subdued, the snake attempts to fight back and return to its waiting chicks in the nest, and without further ado dinner is then served. The snake is finally destined to be posted piece by piece into the waiting upturned beaks on those hungry baby birds.